A local official is proposing state rules to oversee youth sports the way the MIAA oversees high school sports.
Yeah, this is a follow-up to a story that I brought you last year. Parents say youth sports at this point has become a massive money-making industry with a lot of issues. So in this morning's Question Everything, should the state step in to protect parents and families? Youth sports. Last year we covered the state of play. Now, here come the rules.
There's a problem when parents are paying admission to watch their own kids play sports. There's a problem when you're not allowed to film your own kids' games. And it's a problem when a lot of hockey teams in Massachusetts start before the Boston Bruins do.
Senator Barry Feingold points out you need a license to operate a nail salon in Massachusetts, but youth sports for kids under 14 is a free-for-all.
This is something that we are putting people in front of our kids to do stuff that, you know, can be physical, and we're trusting a lot. So I don't see why we shouldn't put up guardrails with youth sports with our kids.
Ask people and they tend to agree.
It's too much competition. Let's keep it nice and easy, and not having the parents so much involved. Let the coaches coach.
They should be focusing on the actual kids and making sure they're in the right mind state to play the sport.
The senator set up a commission and got an earful.
We had somebody that came and testified from Boston Children's Hospital, and they are seeing a record amount of Tommy John surgeries, hip problems, you know, torn ACLs, because of overuse of kids playing sports.
But it's not just injuries or parents yelling at the refs. It's also the arrival of this guy who spoofs private equity.
Did you guys see this? Congress is now investigating private equity involvement in youth sports.
Now, to be fair, the senator agrees private equity investment's not all bad.
Private equity in totality isn't bad, because sometimes they will build stadiums and give more opportunity, especially in women's sports. But when they actually come into something and they're like, okay, I need to charge more, play more, that's where we get problems.
He has a point.
Now suddenly it's wrong to charge $11,000 for a development lacrosse weekend, or to charge poor little grandpapa $40 to watch a 45-minute kiddo ice hockey game. Give me a break.
So the goal is to create a governing body to cover all the bases. Access, so all kids can play. Time, to keep the length of sports seasons in check. And money for consumer protection. I can hear someone right now listening to this saying, ugh, the state government's going to get involved and just create more problems.
The thing you need to ask yourself is, why does the college sports have the NCAA? Why does high school sports have the MIAA? Why does professional sports have guidelines about when you can practice and when you can't practice? But our most vulnerable population, we have nothing. It makes no sense.
If you could use one word to describe the youth sports culture right now, what would it be?
Crazy.
Eric Hawks is a Dedham dad passionate about sports who raves about an effort to keep youth sports under control in his own community.
We've created a nice little program called the Dedham Kings, where it's affordable, kids play, and the coaching and the people that are involved make it so that the kids don't get hurt or they're having fun, and to keep it kind of like a town type atmosphere.
He likes the idea.
To have someone pay a licensing fee, be recorded in the state, and to have a background check and things like that. I think that would be a great asset.
Back at the State House, Senator Feingold's bill will head to the Senate in July, but one thing's for sure.
There's an arms race going on right now in youth sports. And the problem is, in the end of the day, who's going to pay a big price is our young people and our parents.
So, parents and grandparents, anyone involved in youth sports, this is your chance to be involved at the beginning of the beginning. If the Commonwealth is creating this organization, what do you want them to do or not do? Call your state senator or state representative and weigh in. And, you know, Jordan, this is a way to have a say from the beginning in how youth sports will be regulated moving forward.
And, you know, parents are passionate on both sides, I am sure. So hopefully there's a lot of discourse there and the state can step in and do something.